Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Tier 6. We've gotten to Tier 6. We're progressing, guys. Have you been watching the videos for the last 4 days? Tier 10, 9, 8, and 7 we've done. And now Tier 6. Just amazing, incredible accomplishments by regular schmoes trying their best. I think in those last 4 days we've probably 45 kills. 45 kills in the last 4 days. No, more than that. 90, because there's two games per video, and at least 10 kills. This guy, this guy's gonna have the game of his life. He doesn't know yet. And sometimes it just happens. Sometimes the stars align, right? Sometimes the clouds part. The ray of sunshine shines down on your ass. And your ass glows. And you have a wonderful time. Other times, the sun shines down on your ass, you get sunburned and you can't sit down for a week. That's how this game works. This guy's just moving in. He's being aggressive. He doesn't know what's going to happen. Let's just watch. Progress. We're going to do Tier 6, and then tomorrow we're going to do Tier 5. So we have the whole 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I think that's enough. So that'll be 6 videos times 2. 12, that'll be 240 kills in 6 videos. Crazy. I haven't seen progress like this since the Flintstones. What are you saying, Klaus? What you ask? Did you know that the Flintstones actually progressed our social conscience? Guys, what was the first show on TV that featured a married couple in bed together? Well, you know the answer. The Flintstones. That was the first time that the TV, the networks, dared to be as risky to show a married couple in bed together. Prior to the Flintstones, was never seen on television. So the Flintstones set the, they set some social norms in motion. Fred and Wilma. I don't know if Barney and what was Barney's wife? Fred and Wilma, Barney and Ethel. No, that wasn't Ethel. That was a different show. What was Barney's wife's name? Do you guys remember? Why did you back up and move forward just so that you could miss? Why did you do that? Just shoot. Oh, that's why. shoot the KV-1S. Shoot him. Your ammo rack. Just shoot him. Boom. Beautiful. Betty? Yeah, Betty. Barney and Betty? Fred and Wilma? Of course, they kind of progressed, or I guess were progressive in their showing the first married couple in bed together on TV. But on the other hand, did you know that Fred and Barney, Wilma and Betty appeared in a commercial? I think it was in the... when was it? The 60s? Fred and Barney are standing around, and Wilma and Betty are working. They're doing the dishes and stuff, and I think Wilma's out mowing the lawn. Like, the women are doing the work. Fred and Barney are just like sitting around. And Fred says, "Hey, Barney, they work so hard, don't they?" And Barney goes, Yeah, they do. They work so hard. I wish we could do so. It makes me sad just watching them. We should do something. And Fred says, "I know. We could go in the backyard where we won't see them." And Barney goes, "That's a good idea, Fred." And so they go to the backyard where they don't see the women working. And then Fred says, "So what do we do?" And they say, well, what do we do here? And then one of them says, I know. We could smoke and like it's a commercial for cigarettes. A Camel or something? He goes, we could smoke a Camel. I don't think it's it's a cigarette brand that I don't smoke. I don't know what the old cigarette brands are. But they say, hey, yeah, I know what we could do. We could have a smoke. And then they pull out some cigarettes and they start smoking. Fred and Barney, while Wilma and Betty are mowing the lawn and doing the dishes. And then they have a laugh. And then it says, smoke this brand of cigarettes preferred by husbands around the world while their wives do the chores. That was an ad. That was a real ad. Look it up and let me know what it was called. I'm summarizing from my memory. I didn't see the ad. I don't think I'm that old. But I've seen it on discussions about things. Wait. What? What is going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Marima! What are you doing? That's true, guys. Look it up. One of you guys look it up. Wait. Hello, say hello to my little friend. Reverse side scrape. Boom! Yes! Look it up for me. I don't know how you Google it. Google Flintstones cigarette ad or something. From the... Can you imagine today? That would be... No, that's not... It's just not appropriate. And it isn't. It's... They had ads back then. Camels, I think, had an ad. The cigarette most preferred by doctors. Which cigarette do doctors most prefer? Like that. That's the ad. Most doctors prefer Camels. What cigarette does your doctor smoke? Just nuts, right? Incidentally, he is fighting one versus everybody. I don't know what's going on here, but what is going? Should I put the music on? What is going on? This is inappropriate. Boop. Guys, look it up. Cigarette most preferred by doctors. Barney and Fred smoking in the back. Smoking in the boys' room. Hey, you got the gun depression, Dick. Max. You got the speed, field vehicle. Here comes the Dick. He's respecting the Dick, Max, because that guy has gun depression. Oh! You do not. I don't believe what I'm seeing here, guys. And the Dick is aiming. And ding dong, the Dick is dead. Which Dick? The Dick Max. This is insane. This game is interfering with my commentary. Okay, I was trying to. I'm talking about Barney Rubble and Fred Flintstone and cigarettes and doctors, and this game has gotten in the way. Well, leave some comments in the comment section. Does anyone? If you do not know this stuff or you do not believe this stuff, look it up, Google it, and you will see. It'll be on YouTube somewhere. The old ads. It's insane. It's insane. From inside. FFS, says the VK. 10 kills. And all that's left is a Hummel. What other weird commercials did they have in the past? They used to advertise DDT as friendly for babies. They had an ad once of a woman holding a baby saying that DDT is the right product for safe families. I'm not even joking. Look it up. That's one that they had. What else did they have? all sorts of anything that kills you and is toxic. They used to advertise as being great and that you should buy it and that doctors recommend it. That's history, which makes you question. Well, when they tell you what's good for you now. I mean, they used to say eggs would kill you. If you ate eggs, you would die of heart disease. Now you have eggs instead. Chocolate was terrible until the 140-year-old Swedish guy goes out cross-country skiing and all he eats is chocolate. Who the hell knows? Seriously, who the hell? You know what I say? Everything in moderation. Use your brain. Everything in moderation, and don't consume anything that nature doesn't readily provide for you. For example, an apple, nature regularly, easily provides for you. Eat an apple. A banana, nature provides that. You can eat that. A chicken, nature provides a chicken. You can eat a chicken. Nature does not provide an Aunt Jemima Pop-Tart. Don't eat an Aunt Jemima Pop-Tart. Now, I don't know if Aunt Jemima makes Pop-Tarts, but a Captain Crunch doesn't grow on trees. Right? There is not a Captain Crunch tree anywhere where you can pick Captain Crunch. So my advice would be, probably shouldn't eat Captain Crunch. Cherries, though, there are cherry trees. So eating cherries is probably a good idea. And I know we're being distracted here. You got 11 kills, but we got distracted. Guys, if there's any tier 6 tank that can match or do better than 11 kills that we just watched that German tank do, it's the T-34-85M. And we're going to watch El Ducko try and beat that 11 kill total. And I'm not kidding. I know it sounds like comedy. It sounds like I'm just blah, 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 blah. But that is my theory. If nature readily provides it in moderation, it's probably okay. You know? Like fish, a salmon, a T-bone steak, nature readily provides that. You're probably okay in moderation to eat that stuff, right? A Beyond Meat alternative, processed and developed in and manufactured in a lab and a processing facility in China. You know what? Take your Beyond Meat and stick it up your ass. That's probably not, There are some things that are kind of like a glass of wine. Does nature provide a glass of wine? Well, there's a process to develop, but it really, it provides the grapes. You can pick the grapes, and then you can do some things to them. So I'd say in moderation, yeah, sure. It's I'd rather eat the grapes, but they don't give you a buzz unless they're fermented on the vines. And there's a certain bird in Italy that waits for the grapes that are not picked, the stragglers that the first few frosts, and then the grapes shrivel up and they actually ferment and then these birds that go out and eat them. And why? Because they want to get buzzed. They do. They like being hammered. The Papagallo, I think it's called in Italian. Not sure about that. So, yeah, wine? Bread. Right? We grow the grain. Then you get the grain. You go through a process. If it's just the flour and water, well, that's a little bit processed, but it's probably okay. The more complicated the bread, the less okay it is. But, in moderation. Sure. The stuff that's made with grain, pasta. And when I say nature provides it, well, yeah, nature provides it, but then we've interfered with it. We've pumped that cow full of hormones and drugs and things so that it'll look like this, right? Instead of like a normal cow. So we'll get more steaks per cow. Well, then nature is kind of being pushed. The more you can stick to what nature just provides in moderation, the better you are. Nature provides water. Have a glass of water if you're thirsty. Nature does not provide Mountain Dew. So if you have to choose between the two, anyways, I know I digress. I know this is a World of Tanks channel. Okay, guys, we're watching amazing gameplay. Right? He's up to 2 kills. We only missed 1 of the 2. But think about that. I don't have to give you all the examples, but if you're kind of trying to wonder, how could I be healthier? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a what do you call it? A dietitian, or this. I'm not giving you any kind of medical advice. The full disclaimer: eat at your own risk. Right? Don't listen to me. This is not advice. I'm just saying, personally, for me, the way I look at it is, and everything in moderation, but stick to what nature readily provides. That's the way I think of it in my mind. I certainly don't listen to anyone or any expert, because all you got to do is watch ads from 40 years ago to realize they're all full of shit, all of them. Everything that you see or that anyone tells you is all fucking garbage. So, you know, you got to think for yourself. You got to think for yourself, little girl. And of course, we're swimming in a sea of bullshit, so sometimes all of our choices are bad. What are you going to do? You have to try your best, right? You're swimming in a sea of bullshit, guys. All of us. Got to live on a farm and grow your own food. But how did we get into this? It started off with Barney Rubble and Fred Flintstone. But it's true, right? They did an ad for smoking. There was ads of DDT and babies. The doctor likes these cigarettes. Chocolate's bad for you. Eggs are bad for you. Or the stuff that was good for you is now bad for you. The stuff that was bad for you is now good for you. Which group lobbies the hardest? Who has the most money? What's the ad budget for that product? Just insane. We live in an insane world. And you got to try and work your way through as best you can, right? As best you can, guys. You can only eat organic food. Yeah, because 2,000 years ago, the life expectancy of the average person was 30 years. Everybody, the whole world, the life expectancy of anyone 2,000 years ago was about 30 years. And guess what? They all ate organic food. So, I mean, there are things that, there are things. There are some science things that have helped. Interwoven with the bullshit, right? It's so hard to figure out. It's so complicated. But if you just want to be simple, if you want to have a rule of thumb, you know, without knowing it, like people get too, I don't want to have this particular type of banana because it, there will be a glycemic spike, its index when I consume it, and my insulin, you know, they're trying to analyze it. Holy shit. Just have one banana, don't have 15. You know, it's just, oh. I was talking about bananas and I almost became a monkey. Whoa! Bravizia! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Got them. Let me know in the comment section whether yeah, I am in a weird mood. I know. I think it's 3 coffees this morning. But what do you think of my kind of, sort of, a rule of thumb? Let's call it a rule of thumb. Boop. Let me know. What's your rule of thumb? How do you make decisions about this complicated stuff? Actually, it's not that complicated, right? It's not rocket science. Not rocket science. If it's in a cellophane package, it's probably bad for you. Look at this. Oh, look what it is, guys. It's a bishop. I wonder why he's this close. That's strange that the bishop is this close. Why is that? You guys, have you played the bishop? Hey, the SU is behind you. You're going to get shot up the ass. Don't lose this game. What are you doing? Turn around. Just one shot on the SU. Oh, he took a big risk there, guys. He took a big risk. Oh, Klaus is talking about the game. Yes. The siren went off, so I know the SU-100Y was in the cap, which was behind him. And then he could have, if he got detected there, one shot in the rear and that SU would have won the game, and it would have been a shame because he's up to 12 kills. The question is he going to get 13 kills and win? Or is he going to get 12 kills, which is one more than the VK, and lose? It all depends what kind of mood Klaus is in. Does Klaus want to ridicule Russian tanks? Well, how could he do that? Because if he dies, it means a Russian tank killed him. No matter who wins this game, it will be a Russian tank that stands last. The Last Among Us. Is that a TV series? The Last Among Us? And now he's taken a huge risk driving in the open. But these are regular schmoes having fantastic results, guys. These are not super unicoms that know every, obviously in this situation you should go to G4 and be hull down behind that rubble. This guy's just saying, oh, driving around. He was in my cap, but I'll drive to his cap. Dum 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 dum. He doesn't know. He's just driving around. Let's see what happens. He almost flipped himself upside down. Wouldn't you have gone back towards your base to face him? Did he hear the siren? Did he know? Am I wrong? Look at the last known position of the SU-100Y. Do you see the last known position of the SU-100Y? Do you see it on the minimap? It's at G9. If he goes in the base, the SU will know where he is. The SU could come, peer around, and he thinks the SU is capping his own base. No, he's not capturing his own base, buddy. He was last spotted at your base, the other base. Will the siren go off again? He's confused. You see, he's just one of us. He's just one of us. He's a regular dumbass like us. This is why you watch Klaus Kellerman. Because you get to see stuff like this that you'll never see on any other channel, guys. Never see on any other channel. And if you do see it, if there's a British commentator doing the commentary here, he'll say, well, he just wanted to check the other side to see if the SU made a move to counter his perhaps desire to capture the base. So he's carefully poking the corner to see if it's but fuck off. He's driving around aimlessly because he has no clue what to do. Just like I would. Oh look, he accidentally found him. Because the SU-100Y was exactly where he was before. And then in this time that he was driving around like a clown, the SU drove back. The SU was driving around like a clown as well. They're like two clowns. One of them with a big red nose and the other one with big floppy red shoes. It just happens that the one with the big red nose has better view range than the one with the floppy shoes. And now they're just, does he know that if he backs up and uses his view range advantage, he could shoot this SU. Okay, let's stop it. He's a medium tank. He has fantastic view range. Look at his view range. It's bigger. There's no green circle. It's more than 445. The SU is blind. It's a TD with very poor view range. Does he know that if he positions himself in a way that he puts that SU at the edge of his view range, he can detect them and shoot them without getting detected? If you were a Unicom, you would know that. But he's just a regular schmo that has 12 kills. And now if he gets spotted by the SU and he's close, the SU has a high alpha gun and can kill him. And then his 12 kills and his platoon mate with 2, they are on the verge of getting all 15 kills in this game. He will die and it will be like a disaster. The best game he's in his World of Tanks career will go down the toilet. You guys let me know in the comment section there before I press play. Just calm down. I'm going to let you see what happens. But leave it in the comments. Help me out. Okay? Comments in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Put it in there. Does he win or does he lose? He's just a regular guy. He's not. It's going to be chance here. Flip the coin. Heads or tails. He's just a dumbass like me and you. Will he win or will he lose? Did you leave the comment? Okay. Here we go. He's not detected because the other clown has put himself behind cover. No! Ah! The BDR says capture the base. Are we not entertained? These two guys got all the kills. All of them. And he ends up with Pools Medal, Pascucci's, Crucial Contribution, High Caliber, Top Gun, and Steel Wall. And he makes credits. Whew! Tier 5 tomorrow? Leave some comments, guys. Oh, you already left a comment. I'm going to read. Whether you thought... Don't go and change it now. How many of you thought I was going to troll you and it was going to be a loss? I will catch you guys on the next one.